So this is some absolutely amazing news. This is really exciting. This is Nina Turner. So what it appears she has done is, at least to my understanding, this appears to be an internal poll that was conducted that Nina Turner is now sharing. And so this is a poll that comes from Tulchin Research, which apparently was also the internal pollster for the Bernie Sanders campaign. So what campaigns do, or these groups, they have internal pollsters where they pay a pollster to basically conduct these polls for them, and then they analyze them and make decisions on, okay, this is the best ad to run, or this is the best issue to run on, or hey, this is how well we're doing, let's work harder here than in this area. And so internal polling is incredibly important. And so it appears that Tulchin Research is probably her internal pollster. I think this is an internal poll that she has released. And it's an Ohio-11 poll, 11th District of Ohio, and she has 50% of the vote. So there's more than two candidates, and she has a majority of the vote, almost a majority. She got 50%. So anytime you're in a race with more than two people and you have a majority, not a plurality, that is an insanely massive lead. I can't even explain to you how big of a lead this is. The second person is 15%. I think it's Shontel Brown, I believe. And the next person is 4%. So this is a huge deal. I mean, that's a massive lead. The MOE margin of error is 4 points. So even if you were in the most sort of anti-Nina Turner numbers, according to this poll, she would be at 46. Brown would be at 19, which is still such a gigantic lead. And so you may think that this poll could be wrong. Honestly, they seem to at least be somewhat reputable. But the thing you have to understand is a poll being this wrong would be insane. So you have so much breathing room in terms of how wrong this could be. And so there's a special election going on because Marcia Fudge departed, and she's now I forget if it's agriculture, secretary of agriculture, or is it housing and urban development? I forget now. But she's in the Biden administration. And honestly, the biggest thing I would tell you that this really means is how important it is to have worked in the area, or at least be from the area that you're running in. Because the thing about Nina Turner is she didn't just randomly go to Ohio the same way that Hillary Clinton went to New York or something like that. She is from Ohio. She was a state representative in Ohio. She ran as I think it was was it the state treasury or something like that? I think it was. She got over 1 million votes. She lost, obviously. I mean, it's Ohio. But still, she got over 1 million votes. And she has some local endorsements, although I believe Shontel has a lot more local endorsements. And so what that tells you is, she's probably built a sort of support base. Prior to that, people in Ohio in that area must know who Nina Turner is because she's from Ohio. She ran as state treasurer. She got over 1 million votes. She was a state representative. And so the message from this to you is, if you're trying to run, which I encourage you to do, trying to run in an area for a seat, start from the bottom. Start from the bottom. Be in your city council. Get your name around the district that you're going to run in. Then run. Eventually, as you work your way up through, city council, you could become a state legislator. And then as you get that, then once you build your name recognition and you really get to know the people around you and really build your sort of support base and name recognition, then you can run for a state House rep seat. And then as you kind of become more well-known, maybe you challenge a senator in the state. It's a really risky and tough move going from the House of Representatives to senator, because unlike when you're running for president, you actually, you can't keep your House seat. You basically have to say, I'm foregoing my House seat, which is super risky. But that's really the pathway. Knowing you can't skip. There's no shortcuts, right? You have to start from the bottom, and you have to really do that. Now AOC was able to do what she did. She was kind of she was kind of I would say an anomaly there. But even then, she was from the area, obviously, so she knew the area, etc. She was obviously good at campaigning. That's why she was able to win. But this is amazing news. Getting Nina Turner in office would be absolutely amazing. And it actually builds her chances of running for president, right? If she gets this House seat, builds her odds because people will take her more seriously. She will have had more experience, right? And so the election, the primary is actually in like 2 months, so it's not like super long away. It's actually kind of close, 2 months, right? So that's pretty close. So that's when the primary is, and then the general. If she wins the primary, it's over. But I don't know if the general works like the way the jungle primaries work, where if you don't get 50%, you have to run again. Top two run. I would assume that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. But it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. But this is great news as of right now.